What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Casually Die Hard. I'm Damien.
And I'm Ashley.
Thank you all for tuning in again this week. We are doing an Ashley-led episode this time. We're doing some Reddit posts, but happy Easter. Happy belated Easter to the people that do celebrate. We are recording this on Sunday, Easter Sunday, after we had a family brunch.
We did. It was nice.
Yeah, we went
over to my sister's house. We took Gracie, our bigger dog, and we found out whether Gracie was good with cats or not.
She is good with kittens.
Yeah,
she is. She gets a little nosy though. She loves to
boofs them.
Yeah, she'll take her nose and she'll like this, just like a fucking woodpecker.
Yeah,
like.
Whoa, what's this doing?
Oh,
hello. All right, we're good now. But yeah, no, it was very cute.
Yeah, it was a cute time. It was a fun time. Nice. We were able to, we had, eggs and potato hash.
Yeah.
With Ashley made, she's going to post it on Instagram, this fucking brownie peanut butter cheesecake thing. I don't know. It was fucking good.
It was really good.
It was really good. It was chocolate brownies on the bottom, and then what was in the middle? It was whipped topping.
No, it was not whipped topping. I made my own whipped cream.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Excuse you.
Excuse me.
Okay, so what I did, I made whipped cream, and then I made a no-bake cheesecake filling that I made myself.
Yeah, she did make all of it herself.
So it was the brownie layer, then...
that did come from a box.
It did.
That one came from a box.
Usually it doesn't, but it was just the crust, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So it was a brownie layer, hot fudge layer, then a layer of the cheesecake filling, some crumbled up brownies, more cheesecake filling, and the cheesecake, it was like the cream cheese and peanut butter filling, but then I made whipped cream to sort of fold into it to make it lighter and fluffier.
And then that was topped with Reese's peanut butter cups and hot fudge. It was very rich.
Yes.
Very chocolatey.
It was very chocolatey.
And normally I don't have an issue with that, but it was a lot of chocolate.
I know.
I'm gonna have more tomorrow though. I'm taking it to work. Fuck that.
You can have it. I had my half a piece and I'm good to go. I don't need any more. I don't bake for myself. I bake for others.
Listen, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Because I love being baked for. I don't bake for myself. So that's where things kind of come together.
Yeah. You don't bake for yourself or others.
I feel like my beard is coming into devil horns, though.
A little, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming into devil horns, and it's just like, oh, okay.
It's okay. I feel like neither of us is having, a wonderful hair day.
No, there's no good hair happening right now.
Which, it's fine.
Because, that's why I wear a hat, because there's no good hair day happening here.
I mean, that's fine. I feel like, honestly, it's a little bit better with the hat off, because you have this little,
Yeah, no, I know. I hate it. I hate it so much. So, it's because my hair...
At least you don't have, the hockey player, swoop in the back. I hate that. I cannot stand that.
You don't want me to have some flow?
I really don't want it like that. Not like that.
You don't want hockey player flow coming out of this head of mine?
No. No, unacceptable.
Well, with that being said, we are going to be recording an episode later this week for Monday because WrestleMania is happening.
WrestleMania weekend.
It is going to be WrestleMania weekend coming up, and we will be going down to my parents' house.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we're excited.
See you soon, Mom.
We're pretty excited about it because we've been kind of cooped up for the winter. I don't think we've been back to see my mom since Christmas.
I know. I feel like both of us are homesick.
We're both homesick of PA.
Yes.
But yeah, so we'll be bringing you another episode. We'll be recording it later this week, but it'll be up on Monday.
I'm having issues.
I can tell. I don't know what you're doing.
It's fine. I had this one hair going this way, but I couldn't figure out because it's all switched around how to fucking fix it. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
But yeah, so WrestleMania weekend is coming up, and that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yes.
So we'll be pretty busy. Maybe we'll film a vlog or something like that.
We should. Oh my god, especially since we're going to my favorite place.
Yeah, we're going
Captain Crab.
Well, we're trying to figure out where it fits in the schedule.
We're going to Captain Crab.
You talk that out with my mother.
She's on Saturday. I think she's going out.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Saturday for lunch.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. But yeah, no, we're gonna go to Captain Crab, which is a seafood boil place.
Yes, it's my favorite.
Yeah, Ashley absolutely adores.
Yes.
Some fun things that happened this week for us though. My tire blew.
Yeah.
I was on my way home from work. My tire blew the fuck out. We had to get new tires on my car. Yeah. And yeah, so
I got a new job.
You did get a new job.
Yay!
She will be working at Progress.
No, don't tell people where I'm working.
That's true. That's true.
No.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can tell people where I work because it's not weird, but people will be weird with you. No, it's still
weird.
People would be weird because you're a woman, though, too.
People can still be weird to men.
Yeah, but it's less likely.
No.
No?
They have whole shows about women killing men and stalking men.
I don't watch them.
Well, they happen. Nobody from the internet should know anything about your personal life.
I guess that's true.
Yes. Gosh.
Whatever. Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway.
We're
doing some Am I the Assholes?
Yes, we are doing Am I the Assholes today.
Yes. It won't be this every time.
No.
For sure. But there are some pretty good ones. So,
oh, is there? Are these recent ones?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I only do recent ones.
Okay.
I skimmed through them, so we'll be figuring stuff out together. I haven't come up with any conclusions of my own yet.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So we'll hop right in.
All right.
So our first one. Oh.
We're hopping in.
Blue Skidoo. We can too. Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for scaring off my roommate's date?
Okay.
My roommate Kevin has different girls over a lot. Last semester I didn't really mind since I spent pretty much every single day locked in my bedroom. Now I'm trying to get out more and spend more time in our living room. Understandable.
Yeah, I get that.
So I do end up seeing him and whatever girl he has over before they go to his room. Friday night, this was today, by the way.
Oh,
this is 2 hours ago.
Okay.
So Friday night, I was in the living room playing a game on our big TV. At around midnight, he brought in some girl. They proceeded to have the loudest sex I've ever heard in my life. Like, comically loud. And it lasted until, 3.
Good on you, but also, Jesus Christ.
Be respectful, Kev. I went to sleep around 4 and then got up around 10 this morning to make myself breakfast. While I was eating, she emerges from the room and sees me on her way to the bathroom. It was really awkward, and honestly, I would have preferred her not to speak to me, but she did. She made small talk and eventually apologized if I heard the noise. I was so very uncomfortable, and I wanted to try to make her feel not as bad so we could end the conversation and I could get back to being quiet.
Mm-hmm.
So I said something along the lines of, "It's fine, I'm used to it at this point."
Oh no.
She kind of just said, "Oh," and went to the bathroom and went back to my roommate's bedroom and stormed out in the next 20 minutes. So my roommate came out and was mad at me. He accused me of telling her that he had multiple girls coming over. I told him I never said that, but it's not like it's untrue. He said that he was actually interested in her, and I made him look bad. I told him that I didn't think that that was my fault. He's been pissed at me since. I don't really see how what I did was wrong. I feel like they just took offense to me trying to alleviate an awkward situation. Am I the asshole?
I'm not going to say you're the asshole. Mm-hmm. But I will say you definitely fucked up.
I don't think so.
I think
it was just a little funny thing that he said.
No, because then it's like, oh, if this guy actually was kind of vibing with this chick,
then maybe he shouldn't be fucking everybody all day, every day.
We don't know if that's the case, though.
Well, apparently he has girls over a lot.
Yeah, but here's what I will say is when you're not getting any, mm-hmm. and your boy is, maybe sometimes it does feel like a lot when it's not.
I think just given all the information is what we have.
Yeah.
I think it sounds like a lot.
Here's what I will say. All right. Kevin, calm the fuck down, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're both overreacting. I think here's the issue that I'm kind of foreseeing
if you're two dudes living together, you're gonna hear it. It's gonna happen. I understand.
Don't know.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but I think the issue isn't necessarily the hearing.
No, I'm saying on his end, like that on Homeboy's end.
Oh yeah.
Like the poster, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, so like 100%, it's a little bit annoying.
Yeah,
but like it happens.
It happens. Especially if it's like this was the time when you were like this was comically loud. It's probably not happening again.
Yeah.
Like,
but also like don't be the third person in this situation, like the girl coming over, and make small talk and be like, "Oh, sorry,
yeah, that was
sorry
weird.
If you heard anything. Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
That's
just
weird.
Ignore it. Pretend nothing happened."
Yeah, you act like literally nothing happened. Yeah. And then like also like the fucking Kevin dude. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, be a little bit more respectful of your roommate. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like I've been in this situation with my best friend. Like,
but also,
and there was like also kind of like a thing of like, all right, like let's be a little bit respectful about it.
Yeah.
But
also,
it did happen where it was just like.
Yeah,
like
it happens.
I got confronted the one day, and he's like, "Yo, just like next time,
yeah,
like a heads up." And I'm like, "My bad, man."
Right. But like my other thing is, if Kevin is like, "Oh, I really liked her. Actually, I was very interested in her," she should know what you're up to then.
Yeah, she should kind of like.
So if Kevin's not telling her he's fucking around,
unless maybe this is the same chick, and like this night they were like they were drunk a little bit more, kind of like.
What do you mean?
Like maybe the poster.
Well, I don't think so, because he said that he sees them before they go into his room, so he knows what they look like.
That's true. All right.
Yeah,
I was kind of giving benefit of the doubt of
I don't think so.
Oh, this could be a thing of like.
I don't think so.
No, I think you're right.
I think it's totally okay to like be with multiple people at whatever time you want. But
and also this is college.
Yeah. Like, but if you're gonna be like, oh, I was actually interested in that person, like they should know that you're fucking multiple people to begin with.
Yeah, you should be upfront about like who you be fucking.
Yeah, like be safe about it. That's not safe if they don't know.
Don't be like, oh, you're the only one and you got like 9 bitches on the side. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's not safe.
That's how shit gets spread. That's how
exactly.
You know, it's just not cool.
I'm saying not the asshole. I don't think he did anything
I'm gonna
wrong.
say not the asshole, but I think all parties here need to grow up.
I agree. Yeah.
like, listen, I get how annoying it is to hear somebody else fucking.
But he also didn't say it in any sort of like malicious way. He wasn't trying to scare her off. He just did scare her off.
Yeah, no, I know, but also like, you got to know when not to say that shit, and that's kind of one of those things you just don't say.
I guess, but also like even in an intensely awkward situation, do not talk to me.
I just be like,
I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth.
In that point, if she's trying to be small talk, I'd be like, listen, I don't care. Like,
yeah,
there would be a look at me.
Don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like,
fair enough.
You guys do you.
Yeah.
I just want to make my breakfast.
Fair enough.
Like,
fair enough. All right. So are we both not the asshole?
They're both not the asshole.
But also grow up.
Okay.
Fair enough. All right. Next one. Am I the asshole for telling my brother nobody likes his girlfriend / baby mama?
I can tell you right now, no. I've done it.
Every time they argue, she, 25 female, threatens to cheat on him and tells him to take the baby back to his parents. Me and my family are technically raising him more than she is, the baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I imagined the baby, not the boyfriend.
Well, you know, it's not worded well. He spends the day here and sleeps at my home 6 to 7 days out of the week.
She's already cheating on you.
The one day she watches him, she tries to get out of it to go out at night and deletes messages so my brother won't find out. Ooh, don't like that.
She's already cheating on you.
Yeah. Disclaimer, they don't live together, but they are still dating.
Whoa. Time the fuck out.
Mm-hmm. They have a baby and they're not.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I don't know their situation, you know? It could be a financial issue. It could be like... maybe they both have an apartment that they're renting and like the rent's not up. I don't know.
Okay. Keep going.
There's things that it could be. So one day I, 20 male, decided to confront him about this and tell him that nobody in our family respects her anymore after what she's done. His closest friends have also tried to give him, 29 male, advice and have said that they don't think her behavior is appropriate.
It's not.
We argued for a while and I kept going on about how I don't think that he should keep things going with her anymore. But he refuses to and always kisses her ass. Am I the asshole? No. But I think both of the people in this relationship are. Okay, so she isn't taking care of the baby, but neither is the dude.
Yeah, neither is the dude. So
they both suck.
The only thing that I could think of is like if they're both like how I'm looking at it is like if they both have like super demanding jobs kind of thing.
I guess.
Where like what if one of them what if they're both working nights? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they could both work at like an ER and like they're both working overnight.
That's true.
You know, and they have one day a week off and it's like, you know what I mean? Like so those things I kind of understand.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I get that.
The thing I don't understand is how you having a kid and you had 9 months. You had 9 months to know.
Yeah.
You knew 9 months ago.
Yeah.
Depending on how old this kid is, you knew blank months plus 9 months.
Yeah.
That you needed to get an apartment together.
That's true.
Or a house.
That's very true.
Or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, at that point, you're both the asshole for not being responsible adults.
That's true.
Like, I don't give a shit about the kid has to stay there because they have super... and this is just me imposing what I think might be happening.
Yeah.
So, that's a thing. But also, like, you guys are just not being responsible people because you're dicks.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing.
You're just not being responsible fucking people in taking care of your family.
Right.
You are a family, okay? And when it comes down to it, if you can't even live together, you shouldn't have a baby together.
But also, if you are secretly going out and deleting messages from your phone...
Just leave!
What's the fucking point?
Like, just leave, homie.
What's the point?
Like, just leave the relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that hard.
It's not.
You're going to show your child how terrible relationships are.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is like you need to just, both these people, okay, fuck the people before this. Both these people need to grow the fuck up.
Yes, agreed.
Grow up, understand that the relationship isn't working, and go away.
Exactly.
Co-parent, but go away.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to do anything good for this child the longer you're together.
Exactly.
The longer you're together, the more you're going to traumatize it, the more you're going to fuck it up.
God, yes.
I don't give a fuck about a nuclear family.
No.
I really don't care.
Nobody does anymore.
No, it's so commonplace here in America that, like, it's not even a thing.
Listen, my parents, they stayed together for the kids. We're all fucked up. We're all so fucked up.
My parents didn't stay together for the kids. And I truthfully think I have a better relationship with my mom and my dad because of it.
Oh my God, yes. like when parents have the wherewithal to be like, okay, what situation would be better for my child? To see a healthy relationship because two people realized it didn't work? Mm-hmm. Or like a resentful, hateful...
Well, like, our brother-in-law, prime example. His parents realized it didn't work.
Yeah.
You know what they do?
God.
They vacation together.
Yes. They vacation
with all
together.
the kids.
They spend holidays together, both families.
Both
it's
families.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, it's dope to see because I'm like, oh shit, like that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It was a little weird for me to hear at first.
I know,
but
me
like,
too.
But I was like, you know what? The more I'm thinking about it, that's dope as shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. It's okay to get along as people and not be together.
Right.
Like, you might not be good partners together.
Right.
You could be great parents together. Mm-hmm. My mom and my dad are pretty good parents together.
Yeah.
They were awful as a couple.
Right. And sometimes that's just how it be.
Sometimes that's how it be.
But the person posting, I think definitely not
is not the asshole.
If you have feelings like that and you can see sort of from the outside looking in, your friend usually is not going to listen to you. But it's nice that people have friends that care.
Yeah. Enough. Well, no, that's their brother, I think.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's their brother.
Well, people.
Yeah.
It's nice that they have people in their life. Because they also said the friends told them too. Yeah. That care enough about them to be like...
To be honest.
Fuck this.
And to be honest. Like, it's so hard to be honest to people. Mm-hmm. Like, not hard, but it's heartbreaking sometimes to be honest to, like, the people that you love. Especially when it's something like this. And it's like, I see that you guys are together. Mm-hmm. And, like, cool. But, like, no.
Yeah.
And, like,
and it's a hard conversation.
Not for my mom. Not for my mom. My mom will straight up tell me.
Well, that's your mom. You know, it's different when it's, like, I want to protect my child. Instead of, like, I want to let my boy know. Or, like, whatever, you know what I mean?
I think it's different.
You think?
Yeah.
You think it's harder?
I think it's harder.
Interesting.
Yeah, because my mom would pull me aside before and she'd be like,
hey, listen.
Listen, bud. You do what you're going to do.
Yeah.
But mom's intuition, this ain't working.
Yeah, that's good, though.
And it's like, you know what? Like, my mom's, like, as I got older, my mom's got to like you.
Yeah. Oh, my God, yes.
Though I will say my mom has not batted 1,000, okay?
It happens, you know?
There were two that my mom really liked that, no.
Fair enough.
She likes this one a lot. Yeah. This one's her favorite.
Not only favorite partner, but favorite child.
Yeah, no, my mom has chosen my fiance over both her children.
But to be fair, who wouldn't, right?
Getting up out of this podcast. The door's right here. I'm gonna leave.
But yeah, no, I think it's really important that, like, people who know you and are close to you, like, if my sister was like, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish my sister would do that, but she never listened.
It happens.
Yeah.
You know? It's
not Des.
Tough.
Des is great.
Oh, Des is great. We love Des. Oh my God. Des does listen.
Des does listen.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if we were both like,
Des would be like,
damn. All right.
She'd be like, got it.
She'd be like, okay. But to be fair, she's smart. She'd be like, I was feeling that anyway.
Yeah. Really quick story, growth moment for Des. She called us to make sure that she was making the right decision about not dating somebody. And I'm like, good for you.
I was so proud.
Yeah, I was proud of her. I was like, get it, Des.
Yes, bitch.
She was like, the vibes weren't there. And I'm like, then the vibes aren't there. Yeah, they're never going to be there.
Vibes aren't there. Gotta listen to your gut.
Yeah.
It could be the nicest person in the entire world. If the vibes aren't there, it's just not there.
It's just not there. Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah. It's okay to not vibe with somebody that is even incredibly good. Like, hey, you know what? Vibes ain't there.
Exactly.
Yep.
So, that's a little PSA.
Yeah.
No matter how nice they are, if the vibes aren't there,
they're not there. Don't force the vibes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And don't make yourself feel like you need to like somebody just because they're very nice.
Yeah. No.
They'll find somebody else.
They will. Nice. They're very nice. And you know what? Like, if they're nice and they're funny and you're not physically attracted, but you're I can get there. No, you can't.
Sometimes you can, but like...
A physical attraction doesn't grow.
I know a lot of people who say different.
I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it.
I wonder maybe if it's more on the woman side of things. But
it must be, because like as a dude, if I am not immediately physically attracted to you, I will not be physically attracted to you.
No, somebody could be funny enough and I'm like, damn, maybe.
Oh, no, not me. Not me.
Yeah, no.
There ain't even a wiggle. It's just not a...
No, it could.
No.
It doesn't last. I will say that. It doesn't last.
No.
It'll be like, it'll entrance me for like a short amount of time. And then I'm like, ooh, no. No.
Yeah, and then she somehow finds me attractive, which is out of this world.
Sure do. Anyway. Next one. This is a pretty short one.
All right.
Am I the asshole for not going to my boyfriend's birthday party?
Yes.
We'll see. I had an argument with my boyfriend lately as it was recently his birthday and I decided to attend a concert I had planned instead.
How long in advance? Hold on. There's a lot of parameters here. I'm going to keep listening, but there's a lot of parameters here.
I think that the next parameter is going to tell you exactly what you need to know.
Okay.
But I decided to attend the concert. It was his 21st, so a massive birthday, obviously. But I had a Fleetwood Mac tribute concert planned with a work colleague, male, for months now.
No, you're the asshole. You're absolutely the asshole.
Yeah.
Unless that guy is gay. Unless the male is gay.
Not saying you can't be friends with your male coworkers if
not
they're
saying
not
that
gay.
at all.
But to skip your boyfriend's birthday...
That there.
Yes. Okay. Hang on. My boyfriend is also annoyed. I spent time with my work colleague instead of him on my birthday. But he's really sweet and just broke up with his girlfriend.
You're fucking.
So I invited him out. I love my boyfriend, obviously.
No, you don't. It's not obvious.
But I think that he might be a bit too sensitive about this.
No.
Am I the asshole?
Yes. No, you're the asshole. So the parameters I was going to say are how long were you dating versus when did you get the concert tickets?
Yeah.
Those are two separate parameters. Because say you were only together for a couple months, you bought the tickets, you didn't even, hey.
Right.
I didn't realize we were going to still be together at that point.
Right.
That shit happens. I understand that.
Yeah.
Also, second parameter. Are you 21? Because then I also understand not going out for your boyfriend's birthday. Because you can't do shit.
Right.
You can't go with him. But
it sounds
the way
like
that
they
it read, it does sound like you could.
Yeah.
So, the other thing is, your male coworker wants to fuck you.
Yes.
And that's not okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're done. You're done.
Yeah. No.
You're done.
Absolutely not. And especially, like, it's his 21st birthday. You knew his birthday was coming up months ago.
You should be on call to go pick his ass up.
Oh, my God, yes.
You should be ready to go in case he's not drunk, so that way you can give him some of that sloppy top.
If you want to.
If you want to. Don't force it. Consent is important.
I just needed to make sure that was clear.
As long as you are okay with giving him that sloppy top,
go.
give him that sloppy top. But also, like, you should be, if you're not 21, you should still be waiting for him to get home. Or planning something before he goes out, so that way you at least spent time with him first.
Plan something else.
And plan something else. So it's like, oh, hey, on his birthday, I know he's going to go out with his boys that night. That's cool. I'm going to take him out to dinner beforehand.
Right, exactly.
And then, I don't give a shit if you go to the concert or not. You should still be at home, and you shouldn't go with your work colleague that wants to fuck you, because that's weird.
Yeah, go with somebody else.
But I also am okay with it if you take him out and do something beforehand. Like, not with the male work colleague, especially since you spent time with him on your birthday.
Yeah.
That's gross.
But it also seems like this person is 21 since they didn't mention that, so I am not okay with it whatsoever.
I'm not okay with it whatsoever
Especially
either.
because it's a fucking Fleetwood Mac tribute band.
Now,
it's not a Fleetwood Mac concert.
Now, if you would have said Fleetwood
then
Mac,
100% do whatever you're going to do.
Yeah, go to your concert, because you don't know how long Stevie Nicks is going to be alive.
Forever.
I mean, she will live forever in my heart.
With witchcraft. Forever.
But, like, I think if I would have had concert tickets when we first started dating, you would have been like, yeah, you should probably go. Not with a woman coworker, but
definitely not.
But like with a dude, like one of my boys.
I think it depends. I think it depends on what band. If you were
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, Fleetwood Mac?
I'm saying Fleetwood Mac.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
go.
Yeah,
but also take me.
Not if he bought his own ticket.
Yeah,
that's where I'm. That's where I'm getting at. If I planned it with a buddy,
I'd be jealous. But
yes, I agree.
Obviously, I'd be like, yeah, go.
Yeah.
But if you were like a Fleetwood Mac tribute band, I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'd say fuck that.
I'd be like, I don't want you to come to my birthday anymore, but also fuck you.
I don't want you there, and I don't want you around anymore.
Yeah, we're gone. We're done.
Like, this dude should break up with his girlfriend.
I agree.
Yes. Break up with your girlfriend because asshole. You're not bored.
Exactly. Exactly.
Do the opposite of Ariana. Yeah, she's not bored either. She's giving that sloppy top to her coworker.
Maybe. But yes, no.
But yeah, no, this bitch is the asshole. Yeah. What did Reddit say? Did Reddit say that she was the asshole?
Oh, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I would love to see if she responded to people and was just like,
I don't know.
Wait, hang on.
Go find it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yawn.
Yeah,
Next one. Am I the asshole for telling my son to pay back the money he spent on his online girlfriend?
Oh boy, this could get dicey.
This
could get dicey. I might have opinions on this one.
Okay. I, 45 male, have a son, 16 male.
Oh yes.
That loves to play video games. I purchased him a PlayStation 5 for his birthday last year, and he plays online with friends. He's been telling me that he has been chatting online with a girl, 15 female, and they have slowly started dating. They don't talk over the microphone as hers broke, and he has no idea what she looks like. I told him to be careful on what he sends to her and not give her any personal information. My son has his own credit card with a limit on it, and I told him not to go over the limit and to use it only for emergencies. I got the credit card bill for this month, and there were charges repeatedly for the game that he plays in charges of $50 to $100. I was furious as he gets gift cards for these games for his birthday and Christmas. I approached him with the bill and asked him what the charges were. He told me that his girlfriend wanted new stuff for the game and would break up with him if he didn't purchase them. I told him I would pay the charges and that he would have to pay me back the money. I told him that there were many jobs that would hire him. He got angry at me and said that he wouldn't have time to work as he plays sports at school. I told him that if I was able to balance working and school, I would have no problem doing it. Oh, he would have no problem doing it. Sorry. Okay. So the dad had balanced work and school, and he's like, so you can do it too.
Yeah. Okay. I
took his credit card away.
Yeah, smart.
He's not speaking to me now, only if it's in regards to being picked up or needing a ride to see his friends. He's mad that I'm making him pay the money back and get a job. Am I the asshole? No.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to say that the dad's the asshole. I'm also going to say this is probably not a great way to handle it. I think that your son
is being
catfished and groomed.
I don't know if he's
I don't know about groomed. I don't know about groomed.
I don't think there's any evidence of grooming. I think that he's being manipulated. But
that's what I meant.
But if you say, here's this credit card, it's only for emergencies, and then he goes, oh, my online girlfriend.
No, I agree with that. But also,
no, you're paying it back.
But also,
lesson learned.
Yeah, I'm not saying I disagree with any party here. That's where I'm at. I'm saying I understand where the dad's coming from.
I think the 16-year-old should be smarter.
I'm going to say that we have seen two 16-year-olds in our time of dating.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But
we've had two pretty decently intelligent 16-year-olds.
That's true.
Both of them would have been way stupid enough to do this.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying this is a learning experience.
Absolutely.
I think that this is, first off, you call Neve.
Exactly. So I think that the first thing that needs to happen is that this parent needs to teach his son about not only responsibility, but about online relationships.
Yeah, because like
and
here's the thing.
Dangers and dishonesties that people.
Here's the thing with online relationships, right? And especially the generation of 16-year-olds now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they grew up in the online generation, and you know what? They're about as dumb as we were.
Well, I think that's also dumber. Because it's... So we grew up where it was like, be afraid of everybody online.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get
Everybody wants your social security card. They want to pick you up.
Exactly. They want to go and like kidnap you.
We had Degrassi to teach us this.
Exactly. Yes. But I think it's kind of come full circle where it's like kids now...
Too trusting.
...aren't as afraid.
No.
And it's like, because we kind of learned that we don't need to be as afraid as we were being taught that we were.
But we still needed to be cautious.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't think kids know how to be cautious now.
Right, because everybody's so connected that it's like, what do you mean it's a fake person?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean they're lying?
Yeah. And that's why I'm saying, like, I can't say I completely 100% agree with him paying back the full balance, because it's like...
I do. He knew, he's 16 years old. He knew that his card was for emergencies only, and he chose to spend it on this girl.
I would say, like, that's where I'm like that's where I say I agree. But I am also saying, like... I think this is, like, giving the credit card to the teenager at 16, I also think is a very bold strategy.
And I think it is too, but...
And, like, also, like, as a parent, like, if I am a dad, my kid is not getting a credit card at 16 years old.
I think it kind of depends on, like, the economic... status that this family has.
Even if I'm successful, my kid is not getting a credit card.
That's fair.
I'm going to teach them financial responsibility,
How?
But I'm not... You can teach them with cash that they earn, not a credit limit.
You can.
Like, hey, you want to borrow money? Okay, here's how much. Since you work, here's how much you have to pay back, and this is called interest. And then you can turn it around, put it into a savings account or something.
Yeah, I think that's fair, but I think it also sort of depends on, like, the parents' situation. Like, maybe they're traveling a lot, and the teenager's home alone, and, like,
then you're kind of a bad parent.
Maybe they work.
Yeah, but, like, if you're not home to monitor your kid...
For a weekend. Or for, like, a few days. You don't know.
I guess, but, like, at least somebody
16,
should be home.
I feel like that's okay.
I was not allowed home until I was over the age of 19 at my mom's house for a weekend.
That's fair.
And, like, my mom was like, you're going to have parties. And I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not. I'm going to enjoy the peace and quiet. Like, I am going to sit here in the living room for 19 hours playing PlayStation.
Yeah.
Till my eyes are red.
That's what this kid did.
Well, yeah.
Maybe not the best.
But, like, like, that's where I'm coming from, is, like, I feel like there is a way to do this without punishing the kid for, like, something a kid will do.
No, that kid needs to be punished. Because you still need to learn... How do you learn the responsibility after that, then? If it's not, like...
I think that's when you... Like the dad said, he lost access to the credit card, but more importantly, you take away the PlayStation.
But also, I'm not... It's $50 to $100 per thing. I'm not paying $3,000, $2,000 for my child just to...
I agree. That's why I'm saying, like... Better. That's why I'm saying, like, I get it, but also I would not personally do it this way.
I don't know. I don't think I would either, but I see it.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I see what's being said, but also, like, I am, like, also very much not going to make that happen.
Yeah.
Sorry about the quick... ending abrupt discussion thing. We don't remember where we were at.
No.
My sister just called us in a panic. She has a concussion.
Yeah.
She hit her head in the shower.
Poor child.
That poor child.
I know.
she's all kinds of fucked. But
yeah,
so that's why we had to pause, and you saw the jump cut and the screen get darker.
Yep. All right. So this is my last one.
All right.
Okay. Am I the asshole? My ex-wife allowed our 16-year-old daughter to get a tattoo, and it looks god-awful. I had to tell my daughter the truth.
No, be honest about it.
Hang on. Here's the story. Tattoos are very common in my family. I myself am heavily tattooed.
Same.
I'm very lucky to have a supremely talented artist in my family, and he just so happens to be a tattoo artist.
Nice.
So, admittedly, I'm a bit of a snob. Okay, in any event, when my daughter started asking about getting work done, I was fine with the idea, but I wanted her to wait until she turned 18 and to have my expert cousin do it for her.
Understandable.
My ex-wife and her husband had other ideas. They had a family tattoo event last week. Did not tell me beforehand, and I found out afterwards that this was a deliberate decision. They didn't want to tell me for fear that I would disagree. Well, as the title indicates, this piece of work looks horrible. It is just a genuinely bad tattoo.
Oh, boy.
So I told my daughter what I thought. I'm disappointed that she was impatient and jumped into a big choice with little thought. Now no one over there will talk to me. My daughter won't answer the phone that I pay for. Her mother won't respond to me, and I get the importance of a first tattoo. And in defense of my daughter, she did have a good concept behind it. She was trying to honor her great-grandmother. Mm-hmm. She just jumped the gun, and in the process, now has a shitty tattoo on her body. Mm-hmm. Should I have just stayed quiet? Am I wrong? I'll be happy to fill in more details if it helps. Whatever.
So he's asking if he's the asshole for saying that. No, you're not the asshole. I don't think that you're the asshole, but there's definitely a better way that you could have done this.
I think that once somebody has something permanently tattooed on their body, don't say shit.
Like, I can understand where you're coming from.
Especially since it's like, it's a child, a 16-year-old child, and now like they feel like shit because their dad like said that they have a shit tattoo. Yeah. Like, I don't think that's cool. I don't think it's cool. You can not like tattoos, and that's fine, but I don't think that you...
Here's what I agree. I agree with what you're saying. I do agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. What I would say is the mom is a piece of fucking garbage.
Oh, absolutely.
That mother needs to be taken out back and punched in the face.
Yes.
Like, I hate that. Do not undermine another parent just because you want to.
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Right.
Like,
I agree with that. 100%.
I kind of skipped over all of that to jump to this point because like
he has every
right to be pissed at the mother.
Yes.
And the daughter, because she convinced the mom and the mom said okay.
No. Because not the daughter. I don't think the daughter has any responsibility in this. When I was 16 and I wanted a tattoo, oh my God, I went at my parents so hard.
Oh, I did too.
Like, please. It's not like the daughter went behind both of her parents' backs and was like, oh.
No, I agree with that.
Because
but like,
who knows what the mom told her? The mom could be like, oh yeah, it's fine, no problem. And like, why would she be even thinking about what the dad was thinking? You know what I mean?
I guess. I
don't think that's the 16-year-old's responsibility.
To me, either way, the mom is the one to blame here.
Yes.
The mom is the only one to blame in my opinion here.
Yes, I agree. But I do think the dad's an asshole for...
I think he's an asshole for saying what he said. Yes. I think that there's ways that you can be like, oh, I like... Can, like, in a couple years, like, or something like that, or be like, hey, like... Show her the concept from, like, your cousin, who apparently is great.
But...
Show, like, and just say, like... maybe show her an example of like, this is where I think it doesn't look great, and it's like, and
what's the point of that though?
To help it look better, I think at that point, but, like, especially if it's a bad tattoo, you don't want to live with a bad tattoo.
But if you're happy with it, which she might be,
if she is, then she is. Like, and that's where I will concede all the arguments. If she's happy with how it came out...
Nothing says that she's not.
That's true.
So I have to assume that she's fine.
If she's happy with how it came out, by all means do your thing.
Yeah, because I think even being like, oh, well, here's this other thing that, like, she came up with her own concept.
Yeah.
She had good intention behind it. and it's not your favorite piece of work, but that doesn't mean that you get to be like, oh, you have a shitty tattoo now, 16-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Look at that permanent shitty mistake.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, looking at it from, and I'm looking at it in the eyes of a 30-year-old. Like, I know I have some, like, bad tattoos that I need updated.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm just like, yeah, they're not great. Like.
Yeah, but, like, that's the other thing is, like, if you never were like, oh, like this one, like it's not the best, I would never in my life be like, oh wow, that one really is not great.
Yeah.
Like that's so rude.
Yeah,
like,
I have one. You can actually kind of see it right now on the screen. There is one that needs really badly updated and like done over. Not covered up. I just need it to be like better outlined and like a couple extra things thrown in.
But yeah, no, I don't think it's ever okay to be like, oh, wow, look at your shitty tattoo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I will do it behind your back, though.
Oh, 100%. But, like, as someone who has, like, stuff myself, if anybody was ever, like, it could not be somebody's, like, type of work or like favorite whatever, but if somebody was ever like, wow, that's really shoddy, that's really bad, like I'd be like, oh, okay. Now if it was my parent, if it's just like a random person, like whatever,
I see what you're saying,
but like I wouldn't at this point because I'm 31 years old, but if I was 16 and I had just gotten a permanent decision and then my parent was like, wow, that really sucks, I'd be like, I'm gonna go bury myself alive now.
Yeah, bye. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's a way eventually to bring it up.
I don't think so.
Especially if it's like objectively a bad tattoo.
I don't think so.
No?
Because I think that everybody likes something. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
So if she likes her tattoo, that even if we think it's objectively bad, she likes it.
That's
fair. It's on her body.
That's fair.
And I don't think anybody gets to go like, well, maybe you should think about changing it. Like, if she wants to think about changing it, think about changing it.
That's fair.
But I don't think it's fair for anybody to bring up.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, I personally would not do it. I would personally, like, look at them and be like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. I have a lot of very strong opinions, but I'm not going to be like, wow. Interesting. Like, yeah.
I don't know. I'm very bad at hiding emotion sometimes, so I'd probably be like, oh, wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a good tattoo right there.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I really try to subscribe to the, like, if it's not something somebody can fix in 5 minutes, don't say anything. You know what I mean? Because, like, why am I going to make you self-conscious about something that is on you forever?
Yeah.
Or, like, for a long period of time?
I can understand what you're saying. Like, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That is definitely
everybody's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, I think everybody here is an asshole. Yeah. I think the mom's the biggest asshole.
The mom is the biggest asshole.
Like, you're going to sit there and go behind the dad's back. Like,
that's not okay.
That is not okay. Especially for something like that.
Right. And, like, the daughter doesn't have to go to this, like, expert cousin tattoo artist.
Let her find her own tattoo artist.
Which, like, maybe the cousin sucks. Like, you don't know.
Yeah.
He could just be like, wow, like, my cousin's the best artist. And, like, he could suck.
Yeah.
But, like, you can't just be like, yeah, let's go get one then.
Yeah, no, you can't.
That's a 16-year-old child.
Yeah, you gotta be able to say, okay, hey, me and your dad talked about it.
Yeah.
We think you should wait until you're 18, because that's what my mom did. Mm-hmm. Which also bullshit, by the way, because my mom let my sister get one at 16.
Yeah.
And I had to wait till I was 18, and it's fucking stupid. But anyway.
I will say, like, your sister's is good, but, like, thank God my parents didn't let me get what my thoughts were when I was 16. Oh my God, thank God.
Thank God I did not get one at 16. But, like, I got mine at 19. I finally got my first tattoo. And my mom was just like, I am not going to be in charge of you getting ink on your body that you will not want in a couple years.
Right.
And she's like, once you're an adult and you can buy cigarettes and stuff, you can do whatever you want.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah. But thank you all for tuning in this week. We really appreciate you guys for watching, listening, commenting. We will be back on Monday with another episode.
Absolutely.
Tune in tomorrow for CDH Gaming. We are going to be back to regular uploads on that. We had some technical difficulties.
We did. We had technical and life difficulties.
We had some life shit pop up last week. It was a rough week last week. So we will be back tomorrow with CDH Gaming, and we will do 3 uploads of that this week, and then again another episode Monday. So
yeah, looking forward to it.
Thank you all so much, and I'm Damien,
and I'm Ashley,
and this has been Casually Die Hard. Bye. Okay, let me get.